Welcome back, my celestial ones. I am Samuel the Lightway Shower, here to bring forth divine insight, activation, and higher guidance for your soul's journey. Okay, so I am not married. This is a Moldavite ring. I don't know why they are making me express that right now, but I do what I'm told, and this is a Moldavite ring. I'm not married. So, may your intuition open, may your heart receive, and may the celestial codes unlock the truth meant for you today. I call in the Most High, my guides, your guides, and all benevolent beings of infinite light to bring clarity, truth, and alignment for everyone drawn to this message. If you found your way to this message, if it crossed your feed, or if the thumbnail stuck out to you and you clicked on it, or if you're part of my collective, thank you for being subscribers. If you're new here, do consider subscribing. We would love to have you join our soul family. So let's just dive in. To all my channel members, like I said, thank you for being a part of the Celestial Codes Collective. And you found this message for a divine reason. If you are new here, welcome to Celestial Codes Collective. Your soul calls you here, so do please consider subscribing, and we would love to have you as part of our soul family. Okay, so beloved ones of the light. A lot of channel messages came through, so I'm going to go through the channel messages, who they came through first, or the channel messages, who they came from through me first. And then I'm going to do a oracle pull with Moon Magic Oracle deck and cards. So I know most people use Moonology moon cards. I guess I do my own thing because I don't use Moonology cards. I use Moon Magic cards. And I really like this oracle deck, and it gives really great insight. So today we're going to do a pentacle spread, which is like a lucky star reading that will highlight where your ambitions will lead you if you follow your heart and your talents. So that'll be very interesting to see. We'll get into that as soon as we get through these channel messages. Once again, if you found your way here, there are messages here for you. If only some of the message resonates with you, please take what resonates and just leave what doesn't for whomever it belongs to. This is a collective reading and a collective channeled message. So all of the messages could be for you. If they are, congratulations. If they aren't, that's okay. So let's just dive right in. You are entering a moment in your timeline where the veils are thin. The body is listening, the soul is speaking, and the universe is responding quicker than ever before. So you are not behind, you are not late, you are not lost, and you are arriving. Those are strong messages that came through today. What you perceive as delays are actually divine alignments. And sometimes our smaller radar does not compare to the infinite radar of the divine, right? They're the one who run the grand tapestry and put all the threads together to make the grand scheme of things. So they know how everything connects, how everything aligns, and how it all comes together in the divine right time. So what you perceive as pressure is your soul expanding into its next octave, okay? And what you perceive as chaos is actually a reordering of your destiny. So the Most High spoke today, and I love when Source and the Most High come through, right? Divine Creator is one of the funnest, obviously omnibenevolent energies that I tap into. So what came through was, I'm opening doors for you that no human hand can close. You have prayed for change, and the change has begun within you first. Your heart has been recalibrating. Your intuition has been strengthening. Your gifts have been activating in silence. So this was a really strong message, and obviously it was a message for me too. It was very reassuring So the rest of it is, do not mistake the quiet for absence. You're not alone. Do not mistake the stillness for stagnation, because nothing is stagnant for you right now. You are being positioned, not paused. Your spirit team has spoken, and what they wanted to say is, we need you to trust what you feel more than what you see. Right now, energetically, you are months ahead of where your physical reality appears to be. So your manifestations are not missing, they are maturing. Confirmation, Bert. The next people you meet, the next opportunities that approach you, and the next intuitive nudges you follow will carry divine fingerprints. So this was a really strong message that came through, that is suggesting that you really do pay attention to the soul aligned relationships that are coming into your life. These relationships will not have the ripple effect or the reflection or the reverberances or any of that mirroring aspects of karmic relationships. These will be signature, mutually beneficial relationships, right? Or they will be mutually soul aligned, higher, elevated partnerships and connections that you will know, okay? So they will carry the new fingerprints and the new design for your higher timeline that you're already elevated into. I'm gonna let you know right now, it might not feel like that for some of us. For some of us, it feels like stagnation. For some of us, it feels like, when is this gonna end? For some of us, it feels something like anxiety and a little bit of the pressure being on. Well, there's no pressure on you, and you're not going crazy, and there's nothing that is trying to break you down. This is actually something that's trying to lift you up and elevate you. So your ancestors of infinite light came through as well. And they said, you are breaking generational ceilings by choosing yourself. So don't stop choosing yourself. Don't stop making the choices that equal the best decision for you. In everything that you do, you have a choice. You have a choice to show up or not show up. You have a choice to speak up or not speak up. You have a choice to engage with these karmic situations and these kind of, I don't even like to use the term devil energies, but since we are on the tarot channel, we can say that you have a choice to engage or not engage with those devil energies. You have a choice to engage or not engage with those lower vibrational energies, those energies that keep you sliding back into the lower paradigm or into that life that you're trying to leave behind, right? So every time you say no more, every time you break a pattern, every time you rise when you feel depleted, you shift the entire bloodline behind you and illuminate the path of those ahead. So that was what came through very, very strong from your ancestors of infinite light that have spoken. The higher vibrational beings of infinite light speak, and they're saying your energy is changing shape. Your entire auric field is reconfiguring, recalibrating, reconstructing itself to support this new level of abundance, this new level of happiness, this new level of satisfaction and fulfillment in your life. You are stepping out of survival timelines and into creation timelines. You will begin to notice new clarity in your mind, new strength in your chest, new softness in your heart, and new certainty in your intuition, new direction in your spirit. You are now aligned with the frequency where rapid manifestation, divine union, financial elevation, upgrades in spiritual gifts, and destiny partnerships begin to anchor. The message for today specifically is to pay attention to the signs that repeat today. Numbers, lyrics, conversations, thoughts, dreams. It can be a billboard. Whatever pops out to you, whatever speaks to your heart, your mind, your soul, your body, is a message from the divine letting you know, reassuring you of this new higher timeline. Your guides are orchestrating synchronicities in real time for you to guide you to your next step. Do not ignore the subtle. The subtle is the supernatural. Okay, so with that said, before we get into the activation, as you know, on my channel, Celestial Oracle Codes, I always try to do an activation with every spread or with every channeled message. It's just a part of my channel. So I am going to do the Oracle spread now. I already pulled the cards, and it is the Pentacle spread from the Moon Magic Oracle deck. So strong spreads came out. So the first card that came out was the Blood Moon card. So the Blood Moon card in the first position of the Pinnacle spread, which only takes 5 cards, obviously Pinnacle 5-pointed star, is where you are. So the Blood on the Moon card here shows, I don't know if you can see that, but the Blood on the Moon card here shows you have serious concerns that are affecting your emotional state of mind. It is a warning to do something about your worries instead of simply ruminating. So that is a very strong message to come through. Don't just let anxiety bog you down. Don't just let things stress you out. Like I said prior, and like your spirit guides have coming through, and the ancestors, you have a choice in every situation to do what is best for you. And you know what's best for you. What's best for you can be getting rid of the toxic situation. What's best for you can be getting rid of that toxic job. What's best for you can be getting rid of or walking away from those situations that leave you feeling dampened or depleted or restricted or conflicted, right? If anything leaves you at odds with your state of peace and comfort and joy, that's a key indicator from your soul that this is something that is a lesson for you to step out of, right? So you can learn that this is something that I don't need, and I have the sovereign ability to make a choice, to take another route, to take another choice, to do something different, to only allow that peace, comfort, and joy to be the resonance in my environment and in my life. It's one of the hardest things for us to do as human beings in a society that has programmed us to believe that problems are an everyday part of our life, to believe that all we can do is work these amount of hours and do this certain type of job and live in this certain type of place because that's what this world has told us. But that's not true. You have a choice to step out of any kind of situation that leaves you at odds with your happiness. Step out of that and into the unknown with ease, flow, and grace, and know that that place in the unknown that kind of leaves us a little uneasy, a little anxious, a little scared, is actually the place where endless possibilities lie, and your life can literally elevate and become more beautiful and magical and miraculous overnight. So that's a very strong message coming through, and I really hope that that lands on you in the right way. So the second position in our Pentacle spread is the Moon Dancer. So the Moon Dancer shows that joy and celebration will help you break through this block. It is also a reminder that things are never unremittingly bleak, and happiness will be yours again. So if you're going through a hard time right now, or you're feeling like things are stagnant, or they're not moving in the way that you would like them to, or it almost feels like a pushback from the universe now that you're finally trying to get your footing in this new timeline, in this new era, in this new elevated life, or this state of being, this new perception that you've grandfathered yourself into, this higher timeline, just know that nothing is that bad, nothing is that bleak, and things always seem to get more chaotic and worse right before they get better. So it's a very strong message that's coming through that no matter how bad it seems now, your guides are moving you into a place where all of that falls away, okay? So hold tight is the message. Just have a little bit of patience and understand that no matter how bleak it seems, it is getting better, okay? So the third card in our spread is the Moon Goddess card. It's a very powerful card that comes up. And what does the Moon Goddess come up in position 3? It means that the moon goddess is what is helping you. This is divine assistance in any form. So divine assistance is there. Your spirit team is on your side. Your ancestors, the infinite beings of light, the elder brothers, or I call them the elder brothers, but I guess others call them the ascended masters. You can call them whatever you like, but they are higher vibrational infinite beings of light. Okay, and what they're doing is they're letting you know that even if things feel hopeless, the goddess, the divine, sends healing as delicate as moonbeams to light your path and bring forth progress. So know that even if you don't feel like you're progressing in the perfect way that you feel like it should, or your expectations aren't being met so perfectly right now, it's a repositioning, it's a recalibration, it's an activation through the divine for something that propels you even further than any expectations that you had in this life. That is what's coming through in this moon goddess card, okay? So in our fourth card, we have the moon stag. So the fourth position in the pentacle spread is your immediate course of action. Take charge of your situation. The moon stag is a strong entity, a strong energy. Even in corporeal form, even in the forest, the stag is a strong energy, especially in the springtime. It's one of the strongest energies in the forest, right? Even in Bambi, I want to say that they called the stags like the princes of the forest or something. So that just lets you know how powerful and how regal that kind of energy is. So what this is telling you to do for your immediate course of action is take charge of your situation, no matter what that is, and act alone with confidence. The stag is alone, right? They only really come together in the mating season when, it's time to mate, and then they start fighting each other for the females. Okay? So, but other than that, they're basically lone soldiers out there, and they do their own thing. So they take charge of their situation. They lead their lives. They go where they want to go. They make their choices. They take action when it's time to take action. They know exactly what they want to do. They know exactly where they're going to go. And so this is the same energy that's coming through for you. It's saying have that same confidence to act alone and take charge of your situation. You don't need any more advice. You just need to act in your own best interest. This leads back to where you are with the blood moon card. That shows you that serious concerns that are affecting your emotional state of mind is the warning to do something about your worries instead of simply ruminating on them. Understand that you have a divine sovereign ability and almost a divine duty to make choices for yourself. And really, it is a divine duty to make choices for yourself, right? In every given situation, you have a choice. Like I said, to show up, to not show up, to engage, to not engage, to take what is just thrown at you, or to look and find the best for you. In any situation, this is what I'm going to say. There is always a better or a best in whatever situation. Maybe both choices aren't the best, but here's the way that this works. The more you take the time and the active, conscious awareness to make the decisions that you know are the best for you, the more and better those decisions will get. So the next time things get thrown on your plate, those decisions will be a little bit better, and it'll be a little bit better. And every choice you make is a recalibration of your life into your best life. And that is what they're asking you to start focusing on. Just focus on whatever your choices are and do whatever is best for you in that moment, okay? So this is a really strong energy, and it really is an empowering energy that reminds you that you have the choice and you can take charge of your situation. You don't need anyone. You can act alone with confidence. Just be confident in yourself. Know that you are good enough. Know that you are worthy. Know that you are capable. Know that you belong. Know that you are significant, and know that you don't have to be perfect. It just needs to be your choice, okay? The fifth and last card in our moonology spread is the unicorn moon. So this is a very magical card. This is also your outcome. So the unicorn in this position is a wonderful confirmation that what you intuitively know you should do will result in the very best, most magical outcome. So when you follow your intuition, and if you look at my past readings and you actually see that, I want to say in that first reading that I did when I launched my Celestial Oracles channel, was leading from intuition and then back into intuition, the High Priestess. And it all was talking about how if you follow your intuition, it is going to lead to you having a more joyous, fulfilled life where you get the recognition that you've always deserved, where you get the soul tribe and the divine union, where you get the level abundance and the happily ever after because you made the best choices for you and because you stepped into your sovereign authority as a conscious creator, a predominant creator in your own life, living your true nature and purpose, which is just to be a creative being, right? A creative spiritual being who is creating the life they love. If you make those choices that lead to you being that predominant creator to create that life you love and to live that kind of purpose in your life, you will be already making those choices that lead to the best life for you. And those are the best choices for you. And those are the intuitive choices. Those nudges that you're like, I feel like I should do it. Or that thought that's persistent. Coming through, I love that. Coming through right now is if there's a persistent thought in your mind, it's probably one to pursue. Okay? If you can't shake it, do it. In other words. So the unicorn in this position is a wonderful confirmation that what you intuitively know you should do will result in the very best, most magical outcome for you. So that is the pentacle spread, and the activation that goes with it is in this moment, a new energetic door opens for you, okay? All of these messages that have come through the divine, your spirit team, your guides, the Most High, your ancestors, the higher vibrational infinite beings of light who are always with you, who hold you, cherish you, love you, care for you, want to see you do the best, open doors for you, hold back storms for you, and make sure that they protect you in all situations. Even in those situations, in the darkest of the nights, and when you felt like you were bogged down, or maybe you thought that you weren't going to make it through, you did, and you always will, because they're always with you, and they love you immensely, unconditionally. So release the belief that you must struggle. Release the belief that you are unworthy. Release the belief that you must earn joy. You are joy. You don't have to earn yourself. You are chosen because you were born chosen. You are guided because you walk with the eternal. You are protected because your purpose matters to the cosmos. My beloved celestial ones, may your path be clear, your heart aligned, and your destiny accelerated, sending love through every timeline you're healing and becoming. Until our next reading, stay radiant, stay rising, and stay divine. And I'll see you in the next transmission, my precious lights.